Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Cool.
Okay, got another game.
I need one of these so bad.
So we just finished shopping. Lots of shopping. Lots of stuff. Awesome. You guys did really good. Everything went pretty smooth there. I love the role play.
Did I get boots?
Yes.
With the fur?
Boots are bursting.
Yes.
He's got to make them know.
With fur.
Okay. So what would you guys like to do now?
So,
I still need to
You
go to
guys
temple.
left the store.
Left the store. Let's just say we drop stuff off at the cart and then
Yes.
are heading to Sildar's.
Yes.
Or,
Okay.
yeah,
Fast
the-
forward.
It's like we
Monday.
just put our bags in the car.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Drop it off in the cart.
No, wait, the
Alright, let's go.
Instead of a bloop bloop, Larry's like, hee-haw.
Is someone guarding our cart?
No, it's in the stables.
The-
Yeah, it's in the
Oh,
stable.
okay.
It's in
So
the
it's
stables.
okay.
Larry
Yeah.
will bite a stranger, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's loyal.
Gracious.
He's
Donkey
been through
pick
some
up.
shit with you guys, yeah.
He's been-
I was like, are Val
Where's
and
Captain
Belvedere
Fed?
watching the cart?
Yes.
No, he's at
That's a
the
good idea.
at the inn that we bought him from, and this guy has a little personal stable there.
Okay, so you guys make it known that you're headed to hang out with, or you're headed to the Lord's Alliance. Is anybody else going with you
I
guys?
think Kara had
I'm
previously
off.
said
You're
that she'd go
headed
to a
towards-
temple.
Gold pieces?
Your
No,
temple.
not
So-
so far.
Okay.
We
You
just-
guys gonna join them? Gonna hang out yourself?
I'm joining whatever's going on. What are we doing?
They're going
We're
to
going different directions.
Lord's Alliance.
What are my
Lord's
options?
Lord, they are headed to Lord's Alliance. She is headed to
My
Mishkal Temple.
I don't want to go to a temple. What's the other thing?
Okay.
It's
We're going
not
to Lord's
necessarily a temple. If you want to explain what your temple looked like.
Well, if I remember right, it was more like a church. Like there was people there.
It was kind of a hospice,
Yeah.
really, more than anything. There was a lot of,
That's right. Yeah.
there were
I just
sisters taking care of a lot of sick people at the time.
Yeah.
And what's the other thing?
We're going to Lord's
They're going
Alliance
to
to
Lord's Alliance.
hang out with Sildar for a little
To
bit.
let them know what happened in.
The
Report
other
on
city.
it.
I'd rather do that. I already worshipped today.
So we did our shopping thing. Do you want to do yours first, Kara?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
fine
good?
with whatever.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do you.
Okay.
So you kind of like, okay guys, I'm gonna do my own thing. You do stuff and kind of skip a little bit. You're heading down. You remember kind of the area. It is still mid-morning. It's not as creepy as it was last time.
Yeah, it was real creepy. There were like
you-
shadows.
Yeah.
It was a bummer.
You head up to those big doors. You can kind of make your way. You knew it was south east. You can just kind of follow the main road. You get up to the big doors that were closed last time. They're open this time. There's still a couple guards hanging out, but there's no one stopping you.
Okay.
You wander through. It takes a minute to kind of recall. You're able to make your way towards the Temple of Mishkal, where you were before, or what is called the present place of Mishkal.
Are there still sisters or
So as you approach the area, there's not as many pedestrians as you saw before outside. It's the middle of the day.
Okay.
So what would you like to do? Again, street sounds. It's kind of a hustle bustle. This is the southeastern part of town. It's very kind of a workforce pedestrian zone of
Blue collar zone.
Blue collar zone kind of. So there's carriages, there's horses, donkeys, there's kids running around, there's people chasing kids running around. It's upbeat, it's noisy.
Okay, so I look around and I just twirl real quick so I can take my into my surroundings. Ah, okay, I'm going in, and I go in to the.
I like your perception check.
Okay, yep. And then one of the
Get
things
away.
I was looking for is to see if the elf is following me. Do I need to roll for that? If I see the elf or notice the elf.
Go ahead and roll perception.
You did say yes.
Sorry.
Where's the d20?
Check underneath.
Oh, there it is.
Your Ronan was helping you organize it.
I rolled a 10. What is it plus?
Plus a lot. It's like plus 8.
Oh, there he is.
That's what I said, I contested stuff.
Perception plus 7, so 17.
Okay, so you did notice once as you headed south, but you haven't seen it since you crossed the gate
Okay.
into the east.
Okay. Cool. So I go into. I still feel like it's
That's okay.
like an old church is what I'm picturing.
Yeah,
That like all the people were in.
less of a church and more of a converted housing courtyard complex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cyrus, will you go get on the speaking probably again? And I knock on the big door. I like as I'm kind of like I go over the side. I knock and I go. I'm here to greet somebody.
Okay, so you say, come in.
And like, are there people still like sick all over? Like,
So
weeks
not
of
again,
people?
not as much as the nighttime when you showed up. There's
Okay.
one or two people kind of hanging out, waiting to be seen. And one of the sisters that you recognize comes over and says, "Oh, how can I help you?"
I talked to you last time, didn't I?
Oh,
Yes, no?
yes, I am Sister Galia.
Sister Galleon. That's a pretty
Galia.
Gallia. I'm sorry, pretty name. Either way.
Safe, I see.
Very safe, but not safe really at all because we go on adventures and people like try to kill us. But safe now.
That's good, yes.
The only thing is that, and I go clink, clink, clink on my medallion. It does not glow anymore. That's bad.
Absolutely.
Oh, what happened to you?
Well, it did glow actually, but then it flickered and kind of stopped glowing.
It did glow and then it didn't glow.
Yes, but
And then it flickered.
But it's always glowed before.
Yeah.
So moral story, something's
Yes,
wrong.
it had a great glow when it was here. It killed many people.
Exactly. And I'm worried something's wrong. And I was wondering if anybody else that you ever crossed has something like this happen, or if there's somebody else that could inspect it that might know, or if the
That's not enough people.
Miss Mishikala, because I like calling her that. We agree that's how I can say
You
her
can
name.
call her whatever you like. Yeah.
That
It's a personal relationship, right?
yeah, she's great. That she might show herself here, but I don't know if she's ever shown herself to anybody here.
She's shown herself before. More in different ways. Are you seeking to speak with her?
Well, first I want to know if there's anybody here that might know about this, and then I would love to see if she will show herself. But I'm wondering if there's a more sacred spot by myself that I can go to pray to her.
Well, that's a lot of questions.
Oh, well, I can number them. 1, 2, and 3.
So she's like just kind of taking this in. She's like,
I brought this.
in her mind, she's like, one at a time, damn it. You know.
Do you need a pen and paper?
So yeah, no.
Run a
So
spreadsheet.
she's just kind of walking with you through a few rooms. Just kind of, you don't know where you're going. She's just
Yeah.
walking and you're following.
I follow.
with her. She goes, well, dear, I can't say I've heard of anyone losing or minimizing their blessing. What happened to cause this?
I don't remember. Actually, I honestly don't remember. What fight was it when that
in real
happened?
time, we don't remember.
Yeah, I honestly
In real,
don't.
so in real time, you raised a dead skull.
That was it. Darn it. Okay.
Oh right, you did
So-
it. No.
So I'm not sure if it's because there's something really wrong here, because I had a dream once that people were dying, or if it's something I did to make her angry.
Okay, so you had, what was this dream that you...
I had a dream that there was a cavern and like crazy smoke and glowy stuff. There may not have been glowy stuff, but I think there was glowy stuff. And that there were sick people all around. And I think whatever's down there is making the people sick, but don't know where it is.
She kind of pauses for a moment, and you pause with her, and she goes, it sounds like there's a lot going on here.
There's always a lot going on up here. Oh, you mean like here?
Yes. So then she starts walking in, and she goes, she kind of puts her finger up and thinks for a moment without saying anything, and continue walking. Just kind of like taking lefts and rights through rooms, and you see like more patrons and just kind of people hanging out. There's other sisters serving and there's kids playing and stuff like that. All races. This is one thing that you notice. There's
Okay.
lots of races here.
Interesting.
She says, I feel like whatever's going on here may be above me. I
Okay.
feel like we may need to connect this mission.
Yes, that's
to
what
see
I'm
answers.
saying. But you're important too, so I want to make sure that you, I
Kinda
talk to you
smiles and
first.
says, well, I appreciate I'm just another servant. But I feel like we might be able to offer you opportunity for this. We have a pool in our courtyard that has been used in the past for connection.
I love swimming.
Yes. Well, you're
Okay.
welcome to try. Have you done such a thing before?
I have not, but I have heard rumors of people doing it in the past and it working.
Hmm.
But you'll have to talk me through it and explain again because I don't remember what the rumors were.
Well, if you like, dear, I will hold your hand. Or we can leave it alone, whatever you want. So she kind of takes a quick look, she kind of grabs your hand and
Yeah.
does a quick turn. She kind of picks up her pace a little bit and starts in a couple languages you don't know, speaking to a couple individuals that happen to be passing by. They run ahead and she takes a few more turns and you enter this large courtyard. So if you can imagine, there's an open space area in the middle of all these like rooms and housings and what you might consider office area or whatever.
Yeah.
So slanted roofs that kind of lean into this courtyard area. There's water that can run down into these big basin pots in the corners. And in the middle, there's a built up maybe 2 foot a border, and in that is a pool.
Okay. A little
On the
hot spring.
corners, there are these like little lily pad kind of things, and in the center, you kind of see some kids skittering around, and she's kind of shooing away as they're like kind of playing.
How big is
And,
it?
It's at least like probably 40 by 60.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, this is a very large courtyard.
Okay.
The pool itself is probably
Ish.
20
Okay.
foot wide by 20 foot wide,
Okay.
something like that. So
Okay.
she kind of says some instructions to a few of the
Okay.
sisters. They kind of like everything kind of begins to slow down pace wise, and they begin to light some incense here and there.
I would love for you guys to pray over me first.
A couple of them, if with your permission, we'll have some sisters praying as you proceed.
That would be perfect.
So as a couple of them begin to sit down, kind of no particular order. It's not like everybody lines up and chants kind of thing, but they're just scattered here and there. A couple older and younger sisters sit and begin to pray. She takes your hand and she says, if you would sit and if you would lean back and relax into the water, you can begin to pray and release and float and connect with me.
I'm getting
So
wet.
she kind of, yes, you will get wet for this. She kind of takes your hand and lets you kind of climb into the pool and kind of squat down and lean back and kind of helps you lay flat and begin to float.
Okay. I'm not feeling anything yet. Okay.
You are still thinking. Let
I'm-
your thoughts go.
Okay.
And as you begin to kind of, as your thoughts are racing, you try to calm them. And you begin to focus more on the praying. It becomes, they're not necessarily chants, but the soft voices kind of begin to, as you concentrate on them, they kind of begin to drown out your thoughts. And it's slowly, everything kind of slows down. And if you ever heard anything about an immersion pool,
Mhm.
Nice.
so this is what you're experiencing.
Mhm.
Everything goes dead. Your senses become super heightened. And the chants become not words, but just like a soft wave of sound.
Just kind of like background
Kind of,
sound.
yeah, it-
Comes.
Wom, wom,
Yeah.
wom, 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 wom. And then you hear softly in the background.
Mr. God? Ah.
Marion, my daughter. How are you?
I am good, except for, and I hope I haven't. I hope I did not anger you. nothing's wrong, but at the same time, I hope something's wrong so I can fix it.
Well, what is wrong, my dear?
Well, many things, but the first thing is that my amulet. I'm worried because it's pitter pattered with its light.
What's that?
It pitter pattered with its light. It like and then went away.
Your emblem.
Yeah,
Yes. I can see your light has dimmed a little bit.
yeah.
What do you think is happening?
Well,
Hey guys, I'm trying to.
well, there's multiple things. I'm worried that maybe your connection with the earth and people are hurt is bad. But then we were fighting a necromancer, and I thought that we could have a friend help. And I brought somebody back temporarily, and then afterwards it went bad. I did not mean to like deal with the bad stuff, but now I'm worried that affected this. Like, are you angry with me?
I am not angry with you, dear. It is. I see a seed of darkness that was planted with these actions.
Oh, that's not good.
Yes. Light and dark cannot be mixed. You can choose whatever you like to do with your power, but if you choose to use it for darkness, you will change.
Oh, well, that's good to know. I did not know that before.
I cannot be a part of darkness.
Oh, I don't want to be part of darkness either, so I won't touch that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that's must be what it is. But also in that case, forgive me. That's bad. And then also, are you okay? Like, I had a vision, a dream that there was like death in this spot in the earth that was open, and I don't know how to get to them to fix this or help them. Do you know where this is?
I think you've already seen where this is. There
No,
is
I
always
haven't.
death and darkness in the world, my dear. You know this. This is why you are not better. To help heal the world.
Okay, then specifically there was like a crack in the earth and like glowy, frothy, misty, foggy stuff out of the earth.
Yeah.
And it seemed very evil, and so there was specifically that happening, and I want to go to that.
You are at that.
Oh no. Like where we are right now? Or like
In the pool?
In the or like physically like somewhere here in we're Neverwinter, right?
Yeah.
In Neverwinter.
As your visions have shown you, there is a great evil trying to come upon this area.
So like is it northwest or like
You see her out, or she kind of, or yeah, you don't see her. She kind of northwest. What do you mean?
like
Cardinal directions.
like if I'm in the right area, at least like can you help point me in the right direction of like is it
Well, what did your vision tell you?
that it was in the earth?
Then it's in the earth, isn't it?
Is it in the earth to like the north of where I am right now?
Wayveco Caves.
Is it in caves?
Where did your vision tell you?
I don't. It didn't tell me.
It
I
did
don't.
tell you.
I don't remember. It
It's
telling
been
me.
so long. It's been
Well,
like a
no,
year
I
and a half.
remember reading the whole thing. I don't remember actually knowing, unless there was something I missed in it.
So-
I'm wondering if the cavern or if the split in the earth that the evil was coming out of is representative of it's in the earth. So like Wayveco Caves might be
It's
like
possible.
a source
but-
of like there's something bad in there.
It has been a while, so I'll step out and remind you that you've had two visions of this.
I had a second
The
one.
second vision, you kind of like
I did
zoom
have a second
forward
vision.
down
Like
into
the
the
eagle.
crack in the earth, and you saw something in the crack in the earth.
That's kaiju.
Do you remember what you saw down there?
No,
No.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, there was like a
Sorry.
little I
Darn it.
called it a dark crystal down.
Oh, that's right.
Dark Crystal.
What is that noise?
The chicks on the TV.
Oh.
I had a note that that's what you guys started calling the
Yeah.
crystal that we are carrying right now.
The dark crystal.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Just I
Ask
wasn't
her if it
paying
has
attention.
anything to do with that.
Well, I don't know how much you see of us, but did you see that we found a like black crystal from a necromancer?
You found a black crystal from the necromancer?
Okay, so you didn't see. Yes.
Okay. Is it a crystal?
It's a
Does it
stone?
look- Does it look like what you saw in your vision?
Damn it. Yes?
DM does it.
Not at all.
Okay.
I can't see either one
Yeah.
of them, so I can't tell you.
No, they don't look the same, so
'Cause
that
you,
was a bad
you,
question.
You saw your vision and you've seen the sun.
Yeah,
in
you're
that,
right.
so-
Okay, so no, you're right. They didn't look alike. Okay, it's not that. Well, I don't know.
It seems like you are searching for an evil that you don't understand.
We do not understand. Is it possible? You might know about Wave Echo Caves. Do you know if it's possible that there's evil in there that we are trying to get to? Like,
Wave Echo Cave is a legendary place of magic.
okay,
I imagine there would be evil trying to overcome such place.
okay. Well, I'm worried about this evil, and I'm worried about the people, and I want to help them.
And you are. Don't be discouraged, my dear. You've done great things and you will do greater.
Okay. Well, speaking of doing greater, we may have made a deal with somebody.
Oh, right.
What deal is this?
We may have made a deal, and we told this
Survival was on the line.
person so that we didn't die, that he could summon us later to do him a favor, and I don't want to do him a favor. So I was wondering if
Who
you
is
could.
this person and how is this favor?
It was a he, yes. He was on a wyvern, and did we get his name actually?
No, he never told us.
You never have.
Damn it! I
No, I think
interned
we
it.
did.
No, I don't think we did.
Well, we unfortunately did not get his name because we are dumb. And
Show the tattoo.
and this is, do you see the tattoo? It's underneath the skin, but I think it glows.
I can feel it on you.
Yeah, it sucks, and I want it gone. Do you know how to do that?
It sucks that I want it gone.
Killed it?
You've
Or-
been letting
Or no.
seeds
No,
of
I-
evil
yeah,
in
it's
you.
And I do not like it. This is part of adventuring, and it's going badly.
Lay on the wyvern.
Okay, you face a lot of evil. You can't win every battle, but making a deal with a wyvern rider is interesting.
It was very interesting. It seemed at the time better than dying, but now I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Is there what?
Thread.
Oh, thread. So
It's Thorin.
Switch.
what?
Switch.
TH apostrophe R-E-N.
Thread.
Go get
It's Thoren or Thorn. So I can't. I'll have to look it up too.
No,
Thorin.
I had to
That's how
think
I-
about it. I had to think about it, but then I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure that it's Thorin.
Okay.
Do you know a Thorin that rides on a wyvern? Like,
I don't know of such creature, but it sounds like you said you made a deal with this person.
I did not exactly make the deal, but I was part of the group, and the deal is on me too.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you need to find a way to get rid of this.
Exactly. And can you help get rid of it or hide this from the summoning, or do you know like where I can go to do that?
Hmm. Arcanist would be able to discast. However, that is no easy feat.
Okay.
There are several ways to get rid of such deal. Some would say the easiest would be to kill the person who made the deal with.
Okay. I like that.
That's an option. That's an option.
I like that. I hope it's true because I want to do that. Do you know if there's any negative repercussions for that? Like, if it's severed from him, this type of deal, then if anything
It
bad
would
happens.
depend on the deal or the spell, whatever was placed upon you.
We do not know, other than that it was a contract and now this magical grossness is in me.
I imagine the spell left a mark on you. You said to be summoned for an oath.
Yes.
It may just be a marker, it may be more. I don't know.
Okay. Well, would anybody else know?
Again, an arcanist one.
Arcanist. Okay. Well, you are amazing and wonderful, and
Thank you.
I love being a part of your world, and I really like you've been helpful. Yes. No, but yes.
No, but yes.
Well, I still like I like maps. Like I want to help people, and I still don't know where the evil is in my dream.
Maybe that's because there's a little evil in your heart right now.
Oh no! So if I come back when I'm pure, will you tell me?
I may not have all the answers. Perhaps the answers are for you to find.
Ugh, that's exhausting.
Come find me.
Okay. Well, I don't have any more questions for you, and
You
I'm.
will always have questions for me, dear.
That is true. I do have lots of questions, but I don't have any more right now. Except for, is there some way that I can try to connect with you and not have to come to this pool?
You can always pray with me, dear.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I'm gonna get out of the water now and go back to the ladies that are very nice. Except for, I guess I remembered one more thing now. Why were there so many people at the compound I just came to, like from so many different places?
This is a
You want this?
place of healing, a place of peace, a place of rest. This is where I reside sometimes.
Okay, so people are here.
I come to help just like you. When I can, when I'm able to.
Was there anything else I wanted to ask you? I don't think so. Yeah, that is it. Okay. Goodbye. Love you.
I love you too, dear. Please sit up a moment and rest and gain your peace for the next travels to come. I feel that, considering your dreams and your recent events, they will be difficult. You will be needed.
Okay. I will pray. I will keep praying and I won't talk. I can actually do that. Some people think I can't.
I know. But please, no more evil. No more bad spells.
I do not want to. I will try not to.
As you pause for a moment and just sit for a moment, you feel like a hand press on your chest. Just for a minute, and this like warmth, peace washes over you. And you slowly come to consciousness. And just like that, the tuning where before there was just your conversation with her, and now you can kind of in the background hear the praying and the chanting again, becoming a little bit louder and a little bit louder, and you come to current present consciousness,
Alright.
floating.
What happened while I was gone? I got a feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I got some answers, and I got some just more questions.
Seems to be the way of life. Maybe.
I know.
But she did see you and help you, yeah?
She did see me. It was very nice of her. She's a wonderful, wonderful
That's
goddess.
amazing. You are very special, you know.
I don't think I am, but I like to be so I can help others. While I'm here, is there anybody I can heal still? It doesn't seem to be as many people as last time, but
Yeah, well, what you did was incredible, and we thank you. I think for now we can handle what we have, but I feel like, considering all that you've said, all you've talked about, you may need your energy. You need your energy for the future.
yes. I have lots of energy, but sometimes I don't. So, when I talked to her, she said that one of the things I needed was to go see an arcanist, which is not actually how you say it. It's arcane something. Is it
Okay.
arcanist? Okay, so I don't know, yeah. Do you know where there might be one close? Cause like or close-ish.
Well, the arcanes can be found at the Cloak Tower.
Ooh, cloak tower. I like towers, and it's fun when they're cloaked.
Yes. Yeah. It depends on what kind of tower, yes.
Do you want to go watch?
Is there just one?
There's just one here, yes. I'm just saying in general, cloaked, non-cloaked. The mystery, you know, she chuckles.
Get a big tri-facial there, Trish.
Can we see the cloak tower? It's cloaked.
Been wandering for days.
So, do you know where the cloak tower is? Cause I have a party of people, and they're not gonna wait for me. I don't want to waste my
Oh,
time.
yes, of course. The cloak tower is, can't miss it, northeast. Up in the northeast corner.
So,
Big courtyard.
Not
tall
southwest.
tower. No,
northeast. Okay,
northeast.
northeast cloak tower. Okay, you guys are wonderful women, and I can't wait to come back.
Of course, yeah. Again, she just reiterates that it's northeast across the river.
Okay, so
Can't miss it.
I'm gonna head there now.
Sounds good.
I'm not gonna go back to town. I'm just gonna go straight to the tower.
Cool.
I don't know now if I do whatever else to do.
You're not going to take the rest of us with you?
Well,
Nobody went with
I
her.
thought I would go there and then see if I could find it and I'd come back. But I don't know where you guys are either.
Let's jump to you guys.
Cool.
Alright.
Should we just pretend like this whole time we've been walking there and we're there?
Well, yeah, should we skip
Where you guys
back
going
to
to the cloak tower?
No.
Oh,
Well, he will be.
You must sit with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
First to Sildar.
yeah, not
Where
gone.
is Sildar?
Lord Alliance.
Lord's
Oh,
Light.
right, at the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah. So you guys hook up together. You guys head north across the river, and then hook a right and head east to where you know the Lord's Alliance building is. Big building, can't miss it. Couple guards outside the door. Can I help you, sir?
We're here to see Sildar.
Oh, Sildar.
We
Do you
have some
know
things to report,
What?
some business to attend.
What type of business, sir?
We have tidings of possible grave import that we'd like to share with him. We've come across some unsavory characters in our travels, and we know he'd be interested in.
Yeah, well, go ahead. And you'll find him inside.
Excellent, thank you very much.
So you make your way in. Of course, I described before, you walk in and there's kind of this entrance, large dining, drinking area in the main area. There's some stairs that go upstairs. You happen to see Sildar hunkered up at the bar.
Oh, Sildar! How goes it?
Oh, hey, Phil. Haven't seen you in a while.
Good to see you.
Yes, indeed. Alive and well.
Absolutely.
Travels are good. Profitable, I suppose?
They have been profitable and a bit treacherous as well. I was hoping. I've got these papers here. We ran into a bout of trouble with a necromancer. Have you heard of a individual named Hammond Cost?
I'm cost. I can't say I've heard of Hammond Cost.
He's a quite powerful necromancer that we crossed paths with in near Old Owl Well.
Why would he be in possession of this as I hold out the stone?
We were hoping you might be able to shed some light on this item.
He curses in Dwarvish. Or not Dwarvish.
You might know Dwarves.
He knows
He's
Dwarvish, yes.
Dwarvish.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
huge.
trying to remember back. Yes. Okay. Now I remember. That was like way back. Okay.
He's
So
funny
he
looking.
curses and says,
That's a rocket ship.
"I don't know what that is, but I don't think we should have it out here right now." Any kind of motions for you to put it away?
These might be less conspicuous. We've also recovered quite a good stack of paperwork that he was working on. We couldn't really make heads or tails of most of it. His handwriting is a bit chicken scratch, but from what we could gather, it was information about maps and locations of interest to him. Hoping that he might be able to know something about this.
Maps and locations of Hammond Coast?
He was looking for something. Maybe it seems other necromancers or some other important areas. But the notes, yeah, we couldn't make heads or tails of his notes. But the maps seem to indicate, he was looking for something. But
between the handwriting and the terms I don't recognise, we couldn't really figure out what he's talking about.
It seems like I can't say that I know of stuff, but that definitely needs to be seen by other people. This information you can share higher up if you like. Is there any other information? It seems like you guys came across some stuff. I assume you guys helped Gundren there. You guys are done.
We helped out Gundren, yes. Boy, it has been a while since we've seen each other, hasn't it?
Yes.
Well, long
You
story
guys
short,
found Echo Cave, and that's all good.
we haven't found Wave Echo Cave yet, but we did find Gundren.
You haven't found Wave Echo Cave.
We found where he was being held captive. Long story short, we stormed that castle and took out all the goblins and hobgoblins and whatever was in there.
Spit.
Outside again, we do have some extra papers from Wave Echo about Wave Echo Caves that we
That's-
don't know.
that's
So
right.
That's outside again. But
Okay. So yeah, he was in a rough way over there. There was this bugbear king that I dispatched of, but he was holding him in some kind of holding, not really a holding cell, more like a dank room next to his private chambers. And we ended up getting him out, got him back on his feet, and Gundren had some more information about Wave Echo Cave. I think we know where it's at. We haven't been there yet.
Well, Gundren had the map, right?
He did.
we have a map to the cave. We found some extra papers, which we can make heads or tails of. But
We recovered that map, but you know that's assuming the map is correct. We haven't verified yet. I know
Well,
his
that's
brothers
up to
went on.
Gundren.
Yeah, and that's where he's headed as we speak.
He's
gonna
headed
meet
to
up
Wave
with
Echo
him.
Cave.
I believe so, right?
Well, isn't that where he sent you guys?
It's been so long, I can't remember.
So he's kind of poking at the point that your whole job was to meet him at this point.
Yeah,
We're trying to get there.
that's what we're trying to do. So we parted ways. Gundren said he was going to go on ahead, and we're going to meet him there. We're on our way that direction. That's our next objective. But we had some other business to attend to first. That he was with his blessing.
Okay.
That we attended to.
You're
but
heading
we're-
the opposite way of the cave right now.
only to get more information. We don't want to fly in blind.
Okay.
And we figured these are tidings of grave import that we figured that the authorities should know about, so that
Indeed.
others than us can take care of. Such as there was a wyvern attack on Fandelen that we were told to pass on to you guys. You might be able to lend some
We
support
heard
there.
rumors, but yes, this is confirmation.
Yeah, we
How
need.
bad was it?
They were pretty banged up. They're
Yeah.
in a bit of shock right now. Not too many died. He did take a few to eat, it sounds like, and more villagers are trickling back in by the day. They're rebuilding, but they could sure use some supplies and good men that maybe either fighting men to guard the town, or at the very least workers, tradesmen that might be able to help them get rebuilt. So we wanted to make sure that we detoured from Wave Echo Cave to come let you guys know about that, so they can get help, and also about this necromancer, because he might become more of a problem than just him. We need to get the ball rolling and send that up the chain of command to deal with, nip that in the bud before they get too powerful. We've been coming across a lot of people, quite powerful people, a lot of the magic wielders, that the common thread is this betrayer god called Loth, the Spider Queen. Have you heard of her?
Of course, I've heard of Loth.
She's gaining in followers.
Indeed, really.
Yeah, so
then I
one
take
of
them the Black Spider. Have you heard of the Black Spider?
I've heard of Loth. Is the black spider an individual? Where have you heard this term?
it's been interchanged with Loth and Black Spider quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's the same person or if they're two individuals with the same goal, but either way,
Possible copycat?
it could be.
Most recently, an elf that we dispatched who was following us had mentioned the Black Spider, that she was under his
A regular elf or a dark elf?
dark elf,
There were your dog.
The drow.
the Drow. Yes, they were. She was following us, tracking us, but she said she was in the service of the Black Spider. And
There's
that-
been two drow, actually.
two Drow.
There was one male and one female. One we ran into at Wyvern Tor, and the other one was one of the original ones that we ran into and fought with when we were trying to rescue Gundren.
Both were afraid for their lives, but They wouldn't give us any concrete information about who or what.
Did you
is
capture any of these individuals?
We tried, but
They fought
one is
to the
eluding us, and one we tried to capture alive, but ended up killing her. She put up too much of a fight, couldn't save it. So we have unfortunately gathered no prisoners as of yet.
Okay.
But we will continue to try, and if we do so, this will be the first stop.
Indeed. Well, this is all seems like important information for you to come to Neverwinter and bring it to me. I will take this information to Haduran, and I suggest that little tidbit there you take to the tower.
Talking about the cloak tower.
Yes, absolutely. They will know what to do with that.
For that, you mean stone for that.
He's kind of
Okay, then yes,
looking
that
at you.
that is one of our.
That's our
That
next
is
stop,
my
actually.
next stop. Is before we leave Neverwinter, I'd like to get some answers on this.
Well, that's wonderful. Again, Haduran is out of town, but I will get him this information and we will pass it on to Lord Eridon.
So you see now why we had to detour. These were things that we figured couldn't wait. So, with that said, our next stop, I think, is going to be, assuming everything goes well, we're going to leave Echo Cave. But on that note, Gundren and I had been training back in our mercenary days. Well, my mercenary, he was in the soldiers, he was in the army. But we started off with training some weapon fighting for dual wielding, and we never got to finish it. He taught me enough to be able to wield these guys, but we never got to the next level. And he told me that you two used to spar a lot,
Indeed.
and you might be able to pick up where we left off.
Stubborn-headed he was, but he eventually learned.
Also,
Oh, you're the one who taught him.
It's kind of like Uber.
Well, he must be a good teacher because he taught me
Doesn't
well.
Know what's the camera on the vehicle.
Are you looking to learn?
Yes, I very much would like to continue that training.
And there's me standing behind him going like this.
To an actual
Yes,
car.
dear.
Me
Because
too!
you, like,
Me too!
explosives.
What do you want to
I made
learn?
myself dizzy. I want to learn more skills.
You gotta be
I
more.
want to skill up.
He takes a swig. He's like, you got to be more specific than
I
that.
want
We
to-
all want more.
Skill
I
up.
think she's took a fancy to you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Was that too obvious? Sorry. I don't know how to role play it because I'm like, I'm taking a few levels in fighter, so what should I be role playing for that?
It's just. So, what is your goal? What are you trying to improve?
I'll dive
You can think about it for a minute.
Okay, I'll think.
So
Anyway,
he
but it was a good opportunity for me to just be like, me
Yeah.
too. Something.
Alright,
We'll figure
cool.
it out.
So as you guys express your interest, he kind of chugs his beer. Boys, clear the room. So you see a few of these guys, big burly dudes, just kind of slide
Straight
Big
to the
ol'-
point. I like it.
Big old tables just kind of slide aside,
I'm
and
gonna start kind of limbering up and
this
stretching.
big old open area in this room. And he says, "Well, let's see what he taught you and what you remember." So he pulls out his two swords, very ornate. You know, I mean, they're nice swords. They're something you would covet. And he says, "Show me what you got."
Were those the same swords that he was wielding last time we fought together?
Yeah.
I remember those beauties.
Oh, well, maybe this time you'll taste one.
One can only hope. And I'm gonna charge in and go for a short sword attack.
So, do you have both in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It's been a while since we had combat. Been a while.
Every time.
So I'm gonna try and use the element of surprise to do like a sneak attack thing.
You can't sneak attack.
Okay. So I will just go
He
in
just told
first.
you to come at him.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So I'll just go in with my first attack. Oh, natural one.
Whoa.
Is it the same dice?
I'm using a different dice.
Cyrus,
I've rolled
you've rolled
single digits for like the
like,
last
6
17
now.
rolls.
Get rid of that one.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna follow it up. That was just a feint. Oh, that's better. With my hand axe, that's going to be a 26 to hit.
26.
Oh, are you bringing up his staff stuff? Oh, you son of a bitch.
These cards suck.
I've got to use them. So just a minus D12.
Oh, you don't roll for it?
Yeah, I can. Let's see. Oh,
Which one's
what?
You bastard! I should have rolled.
Wait, what do you want
It's 26 minus 12.
He's rolling.
So that's
Attack or
14.
Yeah. 14 is not.
Okay.
So, what happens is you charge in, because
use
you're a
a card
natural
against
one,
a
he
card?
takes his pommel and just kind of like, boom, taps your wrist, and you drop that sword. And then you wildly swing with the other one, you try and clip him, and he just kind of glides it beside him.
All right, and with my third action, I'm gonna go again with my hand axe.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna like
I thought, so you have a sword and a hand axe?
yeah, I'm dual wielding a sword and a hand axe.
Okay, so now which one did
The
you
first
grab?
one, the first strike, the natural one was my short sword.
Okay, so
And
you
the
don't have that.
The second one was with my
Okay,
hand
so
axe.
now you have his axe.
All right, I'm gonna step back and I'm just gonna huck it at him. Ooh. That's gonna be a 27 to hit.
27? Okay, so you threw it at him?
Yeah,
Wait, are you trying to kill him?
we're sparring.
Okay, 27, roll damage.
That is going to be 8 points of damage,
Okay.
of slashing damage.
Okay, so you drop your first one, wild around with your second, and the third one just kind of chips him in the shoulder. You see just a tiny little bit of blood, and he goes,
Looks like I'm out of weapons, and I summon it back into my hand, and I pull out my other axe.
Who are you fighting?
Still though, we're sparring.
so he kind of chuckles and says, don't let, rule 1, don't let your emotions control your attack. So, 1 hit. And
We should bring Peter down.
4 points of damage. As he just kind of takes his blade.
What
as
was
a-
the attack roll?
It was a natural 18.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So he, as the axe, was the axe the one that you zoom back at your shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you now only have your axe.
You missed what I said. After someone's back, I pull out one of my other hand axes.
How would you do that as a bonus action?
No, that's a minor action, isn't it? To draw a weapon.
There are no minor actions.
Well,
Yeah.
That's how we've been playing it the last several, the
anyway,
whole year.
yeah. So I'll allow you to normally to draw.
I can
weapons
wait for
in
the next
combat.
turn.
Yeah. So he slices you. Just kind of, you can tell he's just kind of nicking you a little bit with one of his blades.
Pulling his punches.
Sorry?
Just the one attack?
He only hit you once.
Okay. Oh, he did attack twice though? Cool. Okay. So I will go ahead and attack with my. Well, actually, first I'm gonna draw one of my stowed hand axes, and then I'm going to attack, and that is going to be a 24 to hit, and then that's going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Describe what you're doing.
So I'm going to, after he kind of nicks me, I'm going to look at it and look right at him and draw out one of my other axes, and I'm going to take one slash right at, like, trying to hit his shoulder with the one, or the shoulder that he attacked me with, trying to kind of slow that arm a little bit, and then I'm going to attack again. That's a 4, and I'm going to miss. So I'm going to hit him, and then I'm going to try and go for like his side, take a body shot.
Okay. So again, he just kind of parries a little bit, and it's almost like he's allowing you to hit him a little bit. Like he's trying to get his adrenaline going. And he looks back, he kind of sees you nick his shoulders. He's got two little nicked shoulders. He's like, stop flailing your swords around like they're nipple tassels.
But those are my favorite! And I'm gonna take my third attack.
Falcon chuckles. It's like,
And that's
The
gonna miss as
original
well.
gummy bears are really good.
Okay.
I'm rolling so badly.
It's going so poorly.
Okay.
You want me to roll for you?
So it's
Why didn't you roll
20 on
any
one, and the second misses.
Okay. What's the damage?
Damage is
Oh, one flavor was actually
8.
really good. I don't know which one.
8 slap.
I don't know some of the flavors.
Alright, I'm going to.
Control.
I'm gonna like focus and breathe. Alright, pick my target. I'm gonna kind of like do a faint juke step and then go for another body shot.
Strawberry.
And that's going to be a. Damn it, I keep doing that. Sorry, bear with me. Keep trying to swipe to the next page and it keeps going back on it. Resetting.
The picture tells you what they are.
So that's going to be a 17 to hit. What is his AC?
It's not 17.
Okay. So I'm going to miss with the body shot and kind of try and sweep the legs with my left hand. Good lord, that's another miss. Switching dice. And then my third attack is going to be a 21.
That'll hit. So again, he just kind of side steps, picks his foot up, and then you can tell he just stands there and waits for it.
Damn it! Don't patronize me. Alright, that's going to be another 11 points of slashing.
Okay, so he just stands there as you kind of go, and it sticks for a second, and you can tell he just stands there as you push a little further in, and he says, and he leans in, he says, "Your sister's from the sword better."
Thing mixed up.
That's going to strike a nerve.
So he slaps your sword out from. He could just
My
kinda
axe.
slaps to the side. Will kind of does this feint with one hand, and then right under your chin, he says, "You have much to learn, but you're doing well." He just kind of taps the bottom of your chin a little bit. Feel familiar.
I'm gonna stand there for a second, and I'm just gonna knock it aside with my axe and take another swipe at him, because he's got me riled. That is gonna be a 16 to hit.
It's over here, buddy.
That's gonna miss. And then a 27 to hit.
jeez.
He activates parry, which means he deflects it, and he's going to retaliate attack.
Parry repost.
And misses with that one. Man, dice are horrible today.
As soon as he parries, my training's gonna kick in. I'm gonna kind of shift my footwork and stand to the side, and it's gonna go right by me. And then I'm going to,
And so as his sword is next to you, he's kind of staring at you in the face. Just
as it goes by my side, I'm gonna take a swipe with my right arm again. And that is going to be a math, 17 plus 8, so 25 to hit.
okay. So as he's standing like this close to you with his blade stuck out, he's just kind of calmly standing there, and you shank him from the side. He wasn't expecting that one. He kind of looks down.
And that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
He looks at you and says, "Good," and backs away. Just kind of lets the knife slide out, and maybe you are teachable. You little shit. You're doing better.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Well, I just had to see if the will was there. The way is always there. You're doing better. Much to learn still, but you're doing better.
I walk up to Sildar, way to go easy on him, and I heal him for, what's that, 19 points, I think is what he took?
No, he took a lot more than that.
Oh, did he?
took somewhere like 20 something.
Yeah, anyway,
Overall.
I pat him I pat him on the shoulder, and as I lay on my hands and heal him for whatever he was.
Okay, he just kind of, you can kind of see he doesn't really show it outside, but he feels a little bit better.
Not everybody needs to rely on others to heal. to do their mommy cuddling for them.
As
and
I walk over to Phil,
I'm
good
gonna
job, and I do the
activate
same
my.
thing to him.
I'm gonna before he gets there. I'm gonna activate my second wind.
No, okay.
Or wait, that's not a D20 roll. That's a. Hold on 1 second.
I think you just roll your healing on that. So as he's going over to pat you on the shoulder and heal you, he kind of reaches back on couple of the tables and grabs a couple mugs, hands it to you as he's healing you, and says,
Skull, and I clink them.
Cool.
I pour some of my flask into my horn and tip it back.
Cool. So I'll tell you, normally it takes a lot more than one session to learn something.
Yeah, right.
But for this case, we'll say you can now dual wield.
Nice. If we need to, like, I'm okay with, like, we could just do what we were talking about earlier and just say that we're gonna spend a week here, or a couple days or whatever we need.
A week in Neverwinter?
What do you guys think?
Not
If it
now.
helps
That's
us get
something
things
you guys
done,
gotta
I mean,
discuss.
Not now. Not planning
Okay.
on that now. Maybe after we're done with the cave.
You're okay.
Now that you remind me that we were supposed to meet Gunflint at the cave, that
Yeah.
kind of
He's
expedites
fine, he's just scary.
You're fine. You just got scared.
the urgency of us
You
getting
go
back
put it up?
there.
I really shouldn't. I give you guys so much everywhere else. I really shouldn't allow
Yeah,
you
don't-
just one session.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. Okay, but you have started your training.
Cool.
You did well, and you didn't embarrass yourself. You guys have had a little practice session. He kind of looks at you and says,
So
Rowan,
basically, I
no.
took defense
hmm.
as my fighter style or whatever. So I would probably say anything that would help with like my strength, because I know like getting your strength number to actually go up is like a process or a thing or expensive or whatever. But like increasing my strength or my shield defense skills would thematically make sense for me
Okay.
to practice.
So, step into character and ask for that.
Okay. Oh dear lord.
So Sildar finishes his drink. He slams his beer with Phil, and then he turns to you and says,
I high five Phil. Phil, good job.
Alright, give her a high five.
Awesome. Sorry.
"So what are you looking for then?"
We're talking to Sildar, right?
As he's still drinking his beer.
Sildar, I want to be able to be in the thick of battle.
A scrappy one.
I get eyes of red and I just get tunnel vision and I want to be able to deflect the swords that are coming at me when I'm in the thick of it. I want to be able to use my shield and my weapon more efficiently. Can you show me how to do that? Can you show me how to just be better? Not to mention, I want to go back home and kick
In the
my
middle
brother's
of this,
ass.
right now, at this moment, he pulls his sword. I need you. Hold on. Do this.
Are we like near the fighting ring or like a
No,
bar?
we're talking right now. So as
Food.
pizza.
Oh,
So
maybe that's what you're
as you're in the middle of discussion, roll me a dexterity check.
Oh, don't tell me now.
Is it a saving throw or a
Sorry, saving throw.
because you're near me, you get +5.
It hit my pen. Do
I'll
I
allow
have to
that
take it?
reroll, yeah.
Okay.
So that +5 plus.
Plus any modifiers?
So look at your dexterity saving
Dex.
throw.
Okay. 25.
Okay, so as he pulls out his sword, and he kind of pauses for a moment, and kind of just chips the corner of your shield, and then follows with his shoulder. Make a strength check.
15.
15. Okay, so he puts his shoulder in kind of lightly. You can tell he's a little bit holding back, but
Okay.
it kind of checks you a little bit. He says, "Good." He backs up and says, "Good. To be strong doesn't mean always to take the weight. Use someone else's momentum against them." Holy crap!
I kind of think he gave me an extra box.
I was gonna say.
Because we ordered everything.
He says, "Use someone else's momentum against them. Being strong isn't always physical. And so he kind of like does a fighter's pose for a second,
Okay.
and then he goes at you again.
Absorb the blow.
Again,
This Valkyrie
dexterity
is just
check.
walking around.
Oh, it's much lower.
Saving throw or attack? 'Cause
Nine.
If it's a saving throw, she gets, since I'm in the area.
It's saving throw.
Okay, so +5.
Plus 5? Okay.
Oh yeah, just so everyone knows, saving throws, as long as I'm in the area, you get +5 to your saving throws.
You
Nice.
hang out with me.
For my aura of protection.
Okay, so
Oh, that's awesome.
So
So,
14.
uh,
Or
Yeah.
make a strength check then.
Mesmerized. Also
Strength
check.
Just my presence is that extra.
Oh, it's getting
bummer.
lower.
That sucks.
That one's 11.
All right, so the
14 and
sword
11.
comes kind of over your shield. Just he's not really trying to stab you, but
Sure.
he just kind of sticks it there on your armor, and you're kind of watching the sword come over. You realize, oh, he's beat me. It sticks there, and then boom, he hits your shoulder. He hits your shield with the shoulder, and
Okay.
you're knocked prone.
Ugh.
He says, "Balance is strength."
As I'm like laid off. Okay.
Again.
what were you looking for?
Get up.
I'm sorry, it's only +2.
Dust myself. Well, no, my stats are even lower. Dust myself off. Bring my shield
Yeah,
back
yeah.
out, and my hammer back out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This time I'm gonna stance and ready myself a little more.
So this time,
And it's one down.
again, roll dexterity save and strength check.
Okay, so what's the actual plus?
+2.
Okay, just +2. Oh, it's bad. 5, 6. And the first one is
Dexterity save.
save. 8.
Okay, now strength check.
That I can't. I don't have right.
Okay.
Just saving throws.
What do you want?
Okay, so
Oh, it smells good.
this time he kind of hand fakes. He uses one sword over here and spins and gets you, kind of taps you on the shoulder with the sword, makes it through, but then he goes to check you and you don't move.
I plant a foot.
Yeah. You definitely got your. So he goes.
Low center of gravity.
So he kind of stands there pushing against your shield.
Okay.
He says, "Good, balance good. Don't be distracted." He kind of taps your shoulder.
As
with
he
the-
could slice
with
my
the-
head
yeah.
off. Oh, okay.
Distractions will kill you.
Okay.
I forgot to warn you, he's got tricks.
Shite!
So he smiles as he's like right in your face, just kind of like tapping, and he backs up. He says, "Good." Puts him back. Says, "You do well. Perhaps even better than this one over here. We will continue this when we have more time."
And I give him a slight head bow. Thank you. I
Again,
appreciate the lessons.
a couple guys that are standing over there just handing beers without he doesn't even have to ask, so he hands you a beer.
Baller.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers, slams it.
Sipping daintily. No, not really.
He kind of looks over to you and says, "This one's a feisty one. This is yours."
No, we travel together, but no.
Oh, is that
We're-
what they
we're
call
not
it these
together.
days? Oh, okay.
Clink.
Clink.
All right, so you have completed at least one session of your training.
Cool.
How about now we do a drinking contest?
Sweetheart, you wouldn't stand.
I slam it back.
All right, so we'll just fast forward just a little bit and say that you guys have some
Just
goodies.
get hammered.
Make a Constitution save.
So,
Yay!
this is your pile. The sauces are in the back.
1 second.
They
the
gave
hell?
us wrong sauces, so there's no.
Okay, Constitution save.
That works.
That's gonna be use +2, so
I'm
3,
pretty sure they're
14.
14? Well,
That's all right.
he definitely rolled higher than that.
Damn it!
You rolled a natural 14. So
Cosmos being
he
like, "No,
outdrinks
don't
you.
do
You're pretty buzzed, and he's kind of chumming it up with his buddies. He's kind of leaning on a buddy, not because he's drunk, but because he's just laughing.
I'm not done with you yet. I'm not asleep.
And he
You
is-
drunk
He
arm.
is feeding you up. He's like, oh, really? Right? What happened? He's like trying to get you talking about all your amazing stories and stuff. Tell the boys what you did next.
I'm not talking about that. You gotta drink, asshole.
Slams it.
I'm gonna slam one
He's
again.
just gonna keep slamming, and he is out drinking you. Like a mofo. So, but he's having fun. You're bonding with his buddies here at the Lord's Alliance. So you're gaining.
My shirt's off somehow. I don't know
Yeah.
where it went.
Where's your arm?
Awesome. So you guys hang out for a while, have a good time, drink, make merry.
We're like singing drinking songs.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Anything else you guys would like to do here?
No, it sounds like they had a good time. I've been entertained while watching these guys.
Falco's just kind of on the side.
I know what Sildar can do. You know, we serve together, so it's just like he's fucking with you guys, but okay.
I'm gonna like stumble over to Falco. Hey, I've noticed you haven't been drinking, and you want a nip? And I'm gonna kind of like clumsily waggle my flask at him.
No, thank you. I'm good, sir. And as I put my hand on him, I also
There's
strip
very
him of his hangover.
There's very little transmittable
pre-treatment?
things in this.
Coronas.
I
That's
s-
that's very kind of you. You've done
You
well
suddenly
today.
feel clear-headed.
Yes, and
Bummer.
Round two!
The whole crowd, everybody in the place goes, yeah, laughing and everything.
Right, doesn't sound bad.
This drink's amazing!
I would drink if I could do that.
I know, right?
I know.
Literally.
Yeah.
Is there a live band? Is
Yeah,
there-
there's a guy.
I'm
playing.
Irish jigging over by the band.
Yeah.
Drunken
Oh,
on the
And
dance
not
floor.
realizing what I did, I just like, oh.
You are my bestie!
Not yet.
Phil is on the table eventually again, singing and dancing.
Yeah, I wish I could do that in college.
Oh man, we won't go there. Okay, so
So it's 8. Just got out there.
8
o'clock.
Yes, now
In real time,
Yes.
yes.
So
What
anybody
time?
else
Never
doing
heard of that
anything
server.
at the moment? I mean, we can go a little later.
Yeah,
It's
it's
up to you guys.
We can play until David gets here.
Yeah, we'll play it till
Yeah.
Dave gets here. You guys are hanging out, sloshing it up.
I suppose we should probably meet back with the rest of the group, but
They're from the bottoms of the chairs.
So I didn't
Yeah.
realize this got moved, and I like got stuck on the side, and I was like, what the?
Molly.
Mr. Molly, me too!
It's the mole that just moves around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
I have
favorite.
a mole.
I love how it moves. Okay, so you guys leave. The three of you leave.
I'm assuming that me and
eventually.
Amber are
Well, those are the
sloshed.
garlic knots.
I'll guide them
You
back.
guys eventually, yeah. You
We're
guys
like, we both
eventually-
have an arm around Falco's shoulder.
Just through the town, just day drunk as
You're
fuck.
my favorite of all of the
Pro tip for the town of Neverwinter: if you need to go drinking, drink with Falco.
Elga, you would look so good in a crown. I'm gonna make you a crown.
Falco, for real though,
You need jewels on your head.
you've got the best bone
Jewels.
structure. You just need a bit of pretty makeup, and I start rubbing on like war paint.
It's like grab
What
his
I
head,
think is
just kinda
warping.
move him away a little bit. All right, let's
You
go.
made him look
Just-
so good.
Let's just make those eyeballs pop. You've got so much to work with.
So good. You look so good. It's like
Falcon
camouflage.
gets a mini makeover on the way back to the inn.
As I get
It's like
bigger.
camouflage.
I'm going, hey, what's that? And I point, and if he looks that way in direction or not, I'm gonna slap him on the ass anyway. Oh, this little gnome just ran out and tagged you. I saw it. That little fucker went running that way.
Nice. Again,
Did he have a
grab his
little
head.
hat?
Let's
He
go.
had less than a hot.
Was he naked?
You're naked.
I'm not yet.
Both of your roll constitution saves.
Constitution save is gonna be 21. Well, actually no, 23 plus with Falco's health.
Forget you and your
You stay
constitution.
Ah!
9,
10.
10. Okay, as you guys are wandering back, she didn't get the healing up, so mid stroll back to the inn, she flops. She goes
Like right in the
unconscious.
middle of our giggle fest.
Yep, pretty much.
That's
So now you have a drunk and an unconscious both heavy dwarfs.
Amber! Falco! Do you have any markers? Do you
Midday.
have any paints?
This is probably like 1 p.m. Busy street.
Yeah!
In her sleep.
Oh!
I stand there, I look at her.
Way to
Grabber.
commit.
I don't want any part of the breakfast she has!
I say Phil grab her, and then I cast command.
Oh, do it.
What do I roll for that?
A wisdom saving throw. But I'm not giving you my bonus.
That's not a voluntary thing.
wait for it. As they go to pick me up, it's like, oh, Gregor.
It's a 12.
Fails.
My old
You
boyfriend's
listen to
back
me.
home.
Pick her up,
Wait,
carry her with us.
what was your exact command?
Grab her.
You said grab her.
Grab her.
I'm just gonna.
You're the liquor. What?
I'm sorry, Amber!
Wait, what?
What just happened?
He commanded
For
me.
this command,
He
you
commanded
said
me to
grab
grab
her.
her, and so I groped her. I'm sorry.
I cast it again.
Don't.
That's even worse.
Bring her with us.
Oh my god.
As we continue.
I'm asleep. I
I
don't know.
just see Falco's face.
No,
Fucking
that's
it. Sassed it again.
Oh, Gregory.
Feels like drunk sobbing now. He's at the emotional stage.
I'm looking for like eyes.
And I'm just like,
It used to
I'm carrying her like in a baby's
Trickle down.
swaddle.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
get some rest.
You guys make it to the inn. You got drunk Slavic Phil carrying
Ember
passed
probably
out.
farts at some point.
I'm gonna flop her down in her bed, and I'm gonna like lean, drunkenly stumble into the door and lean it closed, and I'm gonna grab him by the collar and pull him close. We never speak about what just happened.
I know nothing.
Shove him back. And I shut the door.
I just like fall into the.
I'm just
door.
like, I'm in a cozy bed, like, oh, I'm so good.
So it's like 1, 2 p.m. You guys are passed out.
Love
He's at
it.
the inn.
Long rest.
Point of exhaustion in the next morning.
And Ariana Whisper, what are you guys doing?
I was making my way. I missed all of this.
Making my way down south.
I'll post the video.
No. I mean, like my character missed all of this.
Oh no, yeah, you weren't there.
No, I was
She's
there.
like up on the roof, like, what the hell?
No, I was making my way to the tower.
Oh,
Yes.
well played.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to go after that, but she's already way ahead of me, so you should be there first.
I don't know about timeline.
Think soda and some air
To
travel.
make it easier, I'll just say that
I was-
she's like busy doing something, and then you guys bump into each other and go to the tower together.
I keep
It's
praying.
Just so much easier.
Yeah, I'll keep praying, and then we'll accidentally, I guess, meet up at the same time.
Back at the inn.
Oh, okay. I can go back to them.
So you guys back in the inn.
She's
at the
tower.
I'll go back to the inn.
I was with him at the
Watching.
during all.
Oh,
the
you were
crazy-
watching the whole thing, just hanging out in the
Oh
back.
yeah. We're gonna say that I was just like chilling.
Oh, you're so
Very-
lucky we forgot about that.
No, that's the whole point. Is because I was like hiding in the corner,
'Cause it was
just
gonna
like
get
sitting-
Big,
Weird
huge,
for-
tall fur ball hanging out in the corner. Yeah.
just like milking a drink real slow, so like
Literally
don't at
milk.
all.
Was it chunky?
Dirty glass.
Well,
Like beer mug, like beer stein, but it's
Full of
like,
milk.
It's
Yeah.
just some
Awesome.
warm milk.
Perfect.
some
Cider.
people-
You're just
Strawberry
kinda
milk.
hanging out, checking out your new.
okay, so I
book,
come
would
back.
say,
So
and
you
stuff.
guys are at the inn now, drinking
and
like at a
playing.
table, or
No,
what?
we're past the
My-
hell out. We were drinking with Sildar at the Lord's Alliance.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
So
that I'm in
now,
the corner.
back at the inn, have
Hey.
you.
I'm still telling my story.
Sorry.
oh, okay.
Shut up, DM.
The DM remembers this.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You think you're married to him?
Exactly. No, I was gonna just
Roll
say.
seduction.
He likes it when you're feisty.
So just like eating, drinking, hiding in the corner, playing my normal pan flute,
Marble flute. Yeah.
not the other one.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you're
I was kind
sexy.
of thinking about trying it out on some random people.
Yeah.
Well,
You got two candidates right there.
What are we
They're
trying
ready
out
with
of
the
random
motions.
people?
my pan flute that makes people afraid of me.
Oh, I can't remember what
I
it
kind
is.
of
I
feel
thought it
like
puts people to sleep.
makes them fearful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna say that I'm in the corner, like,
Making
testing
everyone
it out.
afraid. Oh my god.
I could be specific.
What is the save I have for?
I got
I can be specific on who I'm using it on. I'm just gonna say that I'm like using it on random drunk people when
Yeah.
they get near me to make them like
What's
think
the
that I'm
save?
like this big scary monster in the corner.
Oh my god.
So there's a
You're gonna give us
couple
all
big,
nightmares.
No, exactly.
there's a couple big like husky dudes that have been through battle in there,
Pass out in
and
bed, I
a couple of them
nightmare.
come up to you.
I was gonna say they come up to like flirt with
Yeah,
me,
that's
and I'm
exactly.
just like,
That's exactly what I was gonna do. So what's my save?
I gotta find it. Oh, where'd it go?
Yeah, this one good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no.
What's the range on
Sorry,
that
it's
too?
gotta reload.
Because Phil hasn't passed out yet.
Oh my
Where
god.
did it go?
It's to a specific person, not a area.
Oh, gotcha. Damn, that was gonna be really fun.
Oh, there it is.
Just as we pass by, Phil starts weeping.
Okay, so 30 feet.
I was straight up gonna run out naked.
And it says each creature within 30 feet
Oh.
of you hears. But I think in here it says somewhere that if you wish, all creatures in the area
Yeah,
that
so you
aren't
can
hostile
choose.
toward you
Yeah.
automatically succeed. So basically, I can choose for it to only affect one person
Yes.
at a
Who are
time.
you
Or
choosing?
as many. Yes.
Yeah.
So what's
Anyone
my
can
save?
choose- anyone
Or
can
a
choose
single
forward.
Trish, what's my
What?
save?
Oh, sorry. DC 15 wisdom.
So one of them. So
I use it on anybody who tries to like hit on me,
so the first guy comes up.
plus a couple really drunk people.
He's
Well, I'm
a
good
rough-looking human male. Comes
Oh.
up and starts to say, "Hey, sweetie, how you doing?" And just immediately says, "Oh fuck, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And backs out. The next guy comes up, almost like a half Goliath looking dude, scars on his face. And says, "Can I get you anything, man?"
Am I supposed to be answering this?
It's up to you.
Oh.
You're
Wow.
playing your flute?
It sounds like I can only do it 3 times. So I have to be choosy on how many guys I want.
Well, no,
Or he
so-
saves.
He saves.
Oh, you
That's fine.
save.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I'm confused.
So
Understandable.
you put out. So you did it on the first guy
Uh-huh.
before. He walked away.
Okay.
This guy passed. He's standing in front of you. Can I help you, man? Can I get you anything?
Oh yeah, you want to go fetch me some steak?
Hello, meat lover.
Oh yeah.
How do you like your steak done? How would you like your meat?
Oh my god.
Wiggly.
He does have flute. I don't
Still
know how
moving.
Dead and black like my heart. I'm just trying to creep him out.
He kind of.
Turn on down.
Most people you would expect take it back. He kind of questions and is like,
Oh
You would do that.
Oh, John.
He leads in with a smile. You kind of see this creepily, not
Oh.
creepy, but like this little evil smirk, a little gold tooth.
You notice he's got black fingernails. He's totally got.
Yeah, no.
For a second there, I was like, and then I saw the gold tooth, and I was like, fuck you.
And he just kind of like, I'll be back.
Do you have
So
claws? You just like show me your claws and be like,
she doesn't have claws.
Turn into a wolf.
Not a fur ball yet.
No.
So he heads back.
I mean, I could shake
You don't
shit
see
in
him.
front
That'd do it.
You don't see him for a little while. He comes back with a big ass steak, some meat and potatoes,
You guys are gonna share.
beer.
If you're gonna lady in the trip, that steak.
Here you go, my dear. May I join you?
So as soon as he says, "May I join you?"
Oh no.
I'm gonna shift into the wolf, and then just look at him, and just like lick everything off the plate, and just.
You can take it.
So as you shift, you just, oh fuck! You just kind of slipping back into the tables behind him. A couple other people behind. You know, everybody's fucked up back there. People, they're so fucked up, they don't care. They almost think this is a hallucination of being fucked up. They turn around, laugh, go back to their drinking, and he just kind of stands up and says, and doesn't even say anything. He takes it
Just
off.
runs.
Yeah.
Perfect. Does he piss himself?
Does he face himself?
Piss himself.
Okay.
Maybe just a little.
I didn't know if you said fist or face or.
At least a good shark.
Yes, yeah. There was. I mean, he already stank, but there might have been a little extra.
Oh.
You've never seen a Goliath run like that. So he is gone. And then I assume you leave with the rest of the group, or you get. What are you going to do after?
Was that at the inn?
That was at the where they were. Yeah.
Oh, Lord's Alliance.
You're
The
getting
Lord's
kicked
Alliance.
out.
Yes, the Lord's Alliance.
I'll leave with everybody when they
Okay.
leave.
As a direwolf.
It depends on the time frame.
Wait, was this all taking place at the Lord's Alliance or the
Yeah.
inn?
So this was
Yeah,
going
while
on
you guys
while
are
you guys
partying.
were.
Oh, gotcha.
Woo!
I
I'm
thought
in the
this was at the
corner.
inn.
It turned into a crazy party.
Now
I
you
have a
throw
nightmare
Regina
about
on
a
her
wolf
back.
trying to eat my face
Now
off.
you throw Regina on her back so you can get back to the inn.
Oh, we were already back at the end.
Oh, you guys are
This-
back.
we're time shifted back.
It's
to-
all. It's all the same
Okay,
time.
here.
I didn't know.
So
She didn't
I'll
explain.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll say that because I thought it was hilarious to watch like forcing him to help carry
Yeah.
her. I like cut my distance,
Mhm.
so like I am going back with them,
As
but
a
they don't
direwolf,
actually.
or-
Yeah. Well, whatever the time frame, because I have 3 hours, so it depends
Well, you
on
can
how
drop
long.
it if you want. It's up
Yeah,
to
I
you.
know, but
You're gonna stay?
I'll keep my form until
Okay.
we
3
get
hours
back.
are up.
But no, like, I'm keeping it on purpose because I know that I could have helped carry her back, but I think it's funnier to watch. So I'm like just far back enough that they don't actually realize I'm with them, but I am following them back.
Okay. So as you leave, you have to. You barely squeeze through these double doors, and you're attracting a lot of attention as you're going back through town. You're going all the way down through town, and
Is it dark?
no, it's midday.
Oh,
Yeah.
for some reason I was
It's
thinking
like
it was like
1
middle of
p.m.
the night.
No, we were day drinking.
They were day
Oh,
drunk.
well, I missed that.
Day drunk.
Do you still want to stay
drunk.
more?
Probably not if it's daytime.
Okay.
I was thinking nighttime so that nobody saw
No,
that I
it's
was
midday.
informed. I thought, okay, well then never mind. I'll
And you
shift
back.
I'll shift right before we leave.
All right.
Go out
sounds
the back door.
All right, so you kind of saunter up as wolf form to the big double door entrance, and then you look back to everybody who's like, because they just left, and everybody's like looking like, what the fuck? Yeah! Do kind of like one last cheer as you sit back and head out.
So cool.
I deposit these guys. Okay. I got one more task. to do.
My passing gift to them though was me passing gas.
So as you leave
There's
the
a lot
door,
of
No,
gas in this episode.
like right before I shift, because I like to be
Yeah.
poker when I'm.
as
I'm
you
a direwolf.
kind of like lift your leg as you're shifting, so the shifting is kind of like sequential.
Yes.
to
Oh.
Except it's like one of the classic dog parts. So it's just,
Well, and I'm a big dog too, so it just like hits everybody.
And afterwards, she blames the dog.
Yeah.
And then I walk out, close the door real quick.
You hear everybody through the oh,
which
after like
somehow
3
is always
seconds.
worse sound if it actually made noise.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
awesome.
the most ominous air movement. When
So-
you hear the dog.
You
Catching
have a
back up.
special spell casting ability called Passing Wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So catching back up, you guys are back at the shit and shave. Do you guys want to go a little longer till Dave gets here,
Yeah.
or
I'm cool with
you
it.
guys
Are
everybody
cool
good?
Let's do 10 more minutes up.
I was gonna say at least stop by 8:30 so that we can clean up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because then I want to get the kids.
As you're walking back through town, your passive perception, you did notice this figure again.
Is it the same figure that was following before?
Same figure that was following
So
before.
who's he following?
You don't know? I don't know.
All
That's
of
up
us?
to you.
Well, because she's not with us this time.
I'm not. No.
But you notice a figure following you, so what do you do?
Hmm?
You notice a figure following you, so what do you do? I'm pretty sure I don't because my passive perception
Yeah,
is
you're
shit,
taking care of
and I've
two
already
drunk
taken care
people.
of this stuff.
I'm pretty sure my passive is quite
I was
nerfed.
passed out.
My aura has no help on these guys at this point.
I really hate role playing, so I'm like, now do I want to ignore it or do I want to confront it?
You could
Do it.
wait until we're
Just
whatever
make
you
a
want.
note of it.
Or yeah.
What would Whisper do?
WWWD.
You can't go back to your wolf right now, though, right?
I do feel like
No,
Whisper would
but
be like
I-
pretend like she doesn't notice, but like keeps track of it. in her
Let
head.
her.
Yeah.
No, I know what I would do. I'm gonna wait and see how far it follows. So we're going back to the inn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it following clear to like we're getting close to the inn kind of thing?
Yeah, you see her 2, maybe 3 times. You're not exactly sure.
Okay.
Figure.
I think what I want to do is try to find some sort of coverage
Mhm.
that I can like kind of duck behind, and then I'm gonna shift really fast into something small,
How often can you shoot?
like a cat, a couple times.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Carrie, give me a stealth check.
Basically, I want to shift into the cat and see if I can follow the person following us. To try to figure out if I can learn anything. Stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's gonna be the lucky one tonight?
Not that. Oh. So 10.
So you duck behind an area. And what would you like to do?
I ducked and shifted.
Okay. All right. So you shift.
Uh-huh. It would be that.
Into a kitty. You see this figure dart past you. It glances at you and pauses because you're a cat. And it smiles.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Ah.
Oh snap.
So the figure that you see is wearing a hood, a long cloak. Pulls the hood back, and it's an elf. She is very pale and has dark blue-black hair with like dreads, and her eyes kind of look like cat eyes. And she sees you.
No, I
She
feel bad.
knows that
Okay.
you're not really a cat.
Yeah.
Also, there's another cat who is not huge, like 30 or 40 pounds. He's not a house cat, but not a mountain lion. And he looks at you very intently and kind of growls.
It's funny you chose cat.
I know, right? I totally didn't even think about that. It was
I know. I was not expecting. I was thinking like totally focused on all the
That's why I love it.
the dark elves that have been following us and giving us bulk up.
Keep going. I love this. Keep going.
Okay, so she starts to talk to you. Hi there. I didn't know you could shift into a cat. That's a neat trick. I saw your wolf.
Just keep it
I've been following your group for a while now. I saw you guys in, I don't know how to say the other town,
Fendellen.
Fendellen. And I saw all the damage that the wyvern caused there. And he was hunting all of the animals in the surrounding area. And I couldn't take care of it on my own. And I wanted to see if your group would be interested in helping me hunt it down so that it will stop killing everything. The animals are my friends. I don't like to see them get hurt.
See, this is actually kind of great that I'm the one interacting, because my character is also very like animal in nature and
And
stuff.
Artemis can commune
With animal forms.
so-
Okay. And I have, yeah.
But I imagine the people on the street are kind of looking at this woman talking to the cat and being a little bit concerned.
There's a couple people that kind of slow their walk down a little bit, and then just it's busy. They're just
You
going.
would think in a world of magic that wouldn't happen.
So I'm just very comfortable in a town and not very comfortable around all these people. Would you mind going somewhere a little more private so that we can talk?
That door
Danger
pops.
Stranger section.
I'll stay in my form for now, but I'll just kind of like nod in a way. I'm like, yes, I'll go with you.
Okay. So I'll say that I have a camp right outside the city gates, and then we can get away from all this hustle and bustle. And it's to the northeast side of town,
Okay.
which is where everyone else is heading.
FYI.
At least two of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
at least two. The conscious ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just respond by.
Hey, David.
Rubbing up against her.
Well, you can communicate with animals, right?
Yeah.
You can
well,
literally
I guess,
talk to
Okay,
them.
so I guess I'll just. Whoa. Yeah, I'll say like.
Fine.
I guess I'll just kind of introduce myself, I guess. Well,
I know who you are. I've been following you guys.
yeah.
I'm very stealthy and listening.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I'll just say like, just as a furball, I have, a lot of respect for nature and animals too, and meeting you and hearing what you're saying, I don't get any bad vibes or anything, so I'll just say like, yes, I'll go with you and let's talk about this more.
Thank you for being understanding. I've been on my own for a really long time and I've been too scared to come forward until now.
I definitely understand that. I am not easy to trust others either. But we have a pretty good group of people.
They seem
Or
honorable.
creatures.
They seem honorable, if a little chaotic.
We've got a few
Good
crazies.
chaotic.
We've got a few crazies, but they're good. They're good.
I look forward to meeting them. Hopefully outside of the city.
So I guess we're
We're
walking off.
We're walking to the
You guys are
northeast.
walking off together. Again, midday, busy town. You can kind of see these two individuals, or this elvish lady kind of ducking and darting with a couple cats. And that is where we will end tonight.
Sweet.
Dude, that was
I
awesome.
like it.
That was awesome.
I like it.
That was so organically
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well,
I did not see that coming. I was sure, like,
No,
my
I
brain was
honestly-
already
I
so,
didn't-
like, laser focused on every time we get followed by an elf, it's one of those bad guy elves that friggin'